Philadelphia all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Division rivals do battle next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And now in the box, John Birdie. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Birdie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Road, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. John Birdie is retired to lead off the ball game. Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's 0 for 9. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a shot out to right center field. His way to second goes Marte. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and power drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Ro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the 1st inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 287 the average coming in. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Swing and a liner. Quinn is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Braxton Garrett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
The 1-1 home. That's popped up. Aguilar into foul territory. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom 3rd in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Alec Bohm comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the 1st inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 21 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and one strike. 268 the average for him coming in. 16 homers and 44 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Andrew.
So the bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ball four.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. JT Realmuto trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One ball, one strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Batting seventh.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Wheeler, he's hitless in 6 tries. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Reyes has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So stepping in is Braxton Garrett. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Swing and a liner. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Ronald Reyes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Roman.
Next to hit is Roman Quinn. He's set, and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Zach Wheeler. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
No break.
Torres on third. Quinn is at second with nobody out. And there's the first strike, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Gene Segura standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
From the belt, the pitch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. That brings up Alec Bohm as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
This is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. Looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Ross Detweiler is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's Bryce Harper now as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance more here. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Nope. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Detweiler take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
Digging in will be Andrew McCutchen. first delivery to him. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1 pitch. Center field. Marte's after it. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out. Right side.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for third best on the ball club. To the plate now, Adam Duvall. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's inside. Ball, that's out.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set. Here it comes. This is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Now the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And the pitch. Hit out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Phillies lead it 6-2. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike
Count
2.
1 and 2.
Fouled off. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3-2 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So now the pitcher, Ross Detweiler. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First delivery to him, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Wheeler is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter number 5, second baseman, John.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. John Birdie, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. He waits. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Aye.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Alfaro isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they close the gap to 3 now.
the bat.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Marte at second with 2 down. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI. Into the box, Zach Wheeler set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So the next to bat will be Bryce Harper, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marte. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score the runner from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. Phillies on top, 7. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fouled off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Full count.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next up, Brian Anderson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on the way, and that's in there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Duvall gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. He's short, hit hard. Step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fast.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Anthony Bender, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 80, Anthony Bender.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Wow, this one was over before it even started. Talking about a rude awakening to the game. He only lasted 1 inning. There's still 8 innings the bullpen's going to have to eat up in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ronald Torreyes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
plate now, Roman Quinn. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's up there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Full count still. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Philadelphia is on top, 7-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Garrett Cooper. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in once again is Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out. Now to the plate, here is Anthony Bender. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now at the plate, here is Zach Wheeler. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Gene Segura waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
To the plate now, Gene Segura. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
John Curtis enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box, Alec Bohm, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder.
Bryce Harper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Number 17.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Segura over at second. Harper at first. 2 out in the inning. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The Phillies leave a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie.
John.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte.
Ball
As
one,
the
no
first
strike.
pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Line to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Segura on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch.
That's outside.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And the ball is dropped. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Didi Gregorius will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Didi.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Torreyes on second. Quinn is over at first with one away. Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Alec Bohm. Fouled off. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Two out, bases loaded. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Down the first baseline. He's got it. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors. And 3 men left on base. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
Ready to begin the 8th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Miguel Rojas. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Ready now is Garrett Cooper, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's low.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. Prior history in this matchup. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back. The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cooper able to track it down for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Magneuris Sierra will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Magneuris Sierra.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Sierra is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, John Birdie. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 tonight. The Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Braxton Garrett struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-3. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 7-4. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-5. Brad Wick collected his first W this season, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 7-3. The Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-0. Michael Givens earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Rockies get past the Buccos 6-1. It was their 7th straight victory. The San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-2. The Angels only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-1. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. Nick Pivetta collected his 8th win overall, leading the Red Sox over Kansas City 4-3. Kenta Maeda got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 5-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Victor Reyes had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 18-2. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. The Baltimore Orioles got 11 hits overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-4. The Oakland Athletics halted their 6-game losing streak as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.